The Clown Motel.
Clown Motel. Clown Motel.
They call it the scariest motel in America. This is the Clown Motel.
Tonight, we will be staying overnight in the 3 most haunted rooms, with access to the haunted museum and the cemetery that holds hundreds of graves surrounding this terrifying property.
A murdered sheriff, barkeepers, even 14 miners killed in a fire.
This is one of America's most feared paranormal destinations, and tonight we will experience exactly why it has been given that title. Our team will document poltergeist activity. An entity will force us to conjure something evil within the rooms. We'll capture evidence of a demonic entity in the graveyard. Spiritual communication through one of the most intense ways that we never thought was possible. And we'll uncover secrets of murders from hundreds of years ago. And all of this happens before we bring in some of the most notorious haunted items imaginable to investigate. Tonight is a horrifying night we'll never forget at the Haunted Clown Motel.
Can you hear me now? Yo!
Welcome back to the Overnight Channel, everyone. Tonight we are finally returning to one of the most notoriously haunted locations on the planet. It is the Clown Motel.
Elton.
What?
We gotta be serious. Take the mask off. Come on. Start over.
What's up, everyone, and welcome back to the Overnight Channel.
Elton,
Tonight we are at one of the most notorious haunted
video.
Locations in the entire planet. This is the Clown Motel, built next to a 120-year-old cemetery in a town filled
I don't think we're really serious.
Injuries,
we're not that
catastrophes,
serious.
illnesses, murders, everything you could ever imagine.
Can we start over with
Seriously,
more serious?
dude.
Come on.
Take
Yeah,
off the
please.
mask. Thank you.
That's more like it.
What's up, everyone, and welcome back to the Overnight Channel. Tonight, we are finally returning to the Clown Motel, where last time we had one of the most serious investigations we have ever done, and without any doubt, there's no way you actually just farted.
Did somebody rip?
You actually just farted. There's no way you actually just farted. There's no way you actually. We're redoing the whole thing. I'm putting both.
Are you serious?
Starting over from the beginning. I wanted a oneer. And we're doing it all over again. We're doing it all over again, right back from the beginning. I don't care. Do it all over again, one more time. If you fart like that one more time on my set.
That really caused the whole thing to restart? Dude, wait.
That was an expensive fart.
Shut the f*** up, scene. Let's go. Right back from the beginning. Right back from the beginning.
Dude,
God damn it.
I was like, oh my god, really f*** that up.
You guys gotta stop clowning around here, okay?
Oh, I got. Dude, my heart dropped so hard.
Got him.
Dude, he sucked the fart back in. He was like, hold on, bro.
Tonight is going to be something special. We have acquired some of, I would say, pretty extreme haunted items. Some of which are the first time we've ever had our hands on anything like this.
Yeah.
And we're going to be investigating those. They don't know what they are. But beyond that, we will be investigating 3 of the most haunted rooms here that we have for the entire night, and the cemetery as well. But first, we're going on a little tour together. See you guys in there in a couple minutes. Hey, so this Clown Motel video, it's actually insane, and we're pretty much leaving it uncut for you to enjoy the night the way we did. But if you have ever wanted to stay overnight at the Warren House and Museum on Halloween, well, we're giving the night away because we're doing a fundraiser that will benefit the Monroe, Connecticut Police Union. And there's actually 2 different ways to enter. One is simply purchasing a raffle ticket. It's a $50 ticket, and 100% of those proceeds go right to the police union. There's actually only 666 total possible entries. And then the other way to enter, and this is something that we just kind of wanted to add in, is every month we've been releasing these authentic Raggedy Anns. They all vary in size. Some are here and some are like 48 inches tall, different ages. They live right here in the Warren Museum closet for at least 30 days, and they each come with a certificate of authenticity signed by Matt, Rife, and myself. And so this time around, if you were to purchase one of those Raggedy Anns, $100 of your purchase is directly going to the police union, and that will also equal 2 raffle ticket entries. One of these could be showing up at your doorstep. One last thing, we have contest winners to announce from the June Ghost Hunter box. Thank you to everyone who got one and supported us. I hope you enjoyed the hoodie and the 2 t-shirts and the ghost hunting tool that was in there for 66 bucks. There were 2 winners that are getting an all expense paid trip to the Haunted Warren Museum for the opening weekend at the end of August this year at Salem, Massachusetts. The first winner is Bridget Smith of Texas. The second winner is Majid Hassan of Illinois. And then in case either of them don't want to go or didn't even know they win or they entered, the third place person is going to be Emily Davis of Michigan. And the fourth place person, in case 1 and 2 also don't want to go, is Ryan Reed or Ryan Red of the United Kingdom. So thank you to everyone for all of your support. We're very, very grateful and fortunate to be able to build this museum and give back to the community and create cool merch boxes and do our best to make videos. But without further ado, enjoy the Clown Motel episode.
So if you guys want to do the doll real quick, Little Miss Polly, you guys can hold it, but if you get a headache, pass out, feel sick, I warned you.
Wait, hold on.
We're starting off strong.
Yeah, he came in and was just like, yo, we're gonna go check out these dolls real quick.
If you puke or die, not my fault.
Yeah.
But let's go.
After you.
This is so cool. In here.
2,000, then we got another 5,000 across the street. Now, we do have one on the second shelf.
5,000 more across the street?
Yeah, we are the world's largest donated clown collection in the world right now. We got this one from Knott's Haunted House in California.
Yep.
This is Little Miss Polly. Now, again, I'll let you hold her, but if you get a headache, feel weird, pass out, she gets heavy, I warned you. And I'll tell you what she does at the end.
Okay. Oh, at the end. Okay.
Not at the end.
Oh yeah, I can't tell you now. You guys will freak out.
I feel like something about just side pigtails just scares me on its own.
Yeah.
You know?
How long do I have to hold?
Just for a minute. So
10 more seconds.
Yeah.
And then the full effects will kick in.
Did you experience anything weird?
No, I think I'm immune.
The other thing about her, she's been thrown across the room. She got a pulse and she's moved.
No way.
Yes. Guy was holding it. All of a sudden, he felt like a pulse. You can take this right back. He was standing over there. I was over here, and he was eye catch.
Oh,
and
wow.
then another little kid was holding it, and all of a sudden he was like, "It's getting heavy," and it started moving.
Wow.
And he dropped her. And he dropped her. And he was like all freaking out.
Oh, sick. No. Let's go. Oh, there's 2 beds in here.
You're not supposed to have a mirror facing the bed. You all know about the witching hour at 3 o'clock in the morning?
Yeah.
Yes. Hence, we have a mirror facing the bed.
So we did that. It's like Pimp My Ride, but like the haunted edition.
Hey, we heard you don't like flat tires. So we took all the air out of your vehicle.
Now watch this.
Okay. What's about to happen? I'm so scared right now.
Hello?
The giggle. She just giggled.
3, 2. I made the bed, right? See the wrinkles coming back slowly?
What?
See them?
You did just tighten it.
Yeah.
Okay.
See? Got a couple wrinkles right here.
What is that?
And now look at the pillow. And I just fixed it. They actually literally like to lay down and mess up the bed. I've been scratching this room. I've been pushed out of this room. I was over here by the heater and I literally got my hand slashed.
Slashed?
No.
I got a little scratch right here. Just came straight down.
Oh. Whoa. Ooh, that
Okay,
is
like I said,
disturbing.
if you look at the floor, you'll see the water. And you'll see the footprints. You see a little bit of the water and the footprints.
Oh, yeah.
Streaks.
Oh.
Yep.
Streaks.
Weird.
See? And nothing over here.
That's
The
fun.
housekeeper clip.
Yeah.
So again, yes, we've had people get pushed out of this room for some obvious reason. See? All right through here. See, now it's drying up.
What's your theory?
My theory is so lady killed her husband, and I think he's up at 208, and she's here in 108. There is one demon here. He does not come into the cemetery. He likes to hang out over here by the tree in this other building. They say that a whole bunch of weird stuff goes on. I don't like to bring him on my ghost tours anymore because he does kind of look like a child. So if you actually have a camera, you can actually get him in the tree. And it was kind of like a little figure that we always picked up in the shadows. So I might put 2 and 2 together.
So we're walking out towards the demon tree right now.
Yeah. By the end of this tour, your cell phones and all your lights are probably going to be dead anyways.
Oh, okay.
Are we gonna be dead?
No.
Okay.
God, Jerry.
Spirits like to drain cell phones, batteries. This is David. This is the original owner of the Clown Motel.
David's Motel.
Yes, this was the David Motel 85. They did change it from David Motel to Clown Motel. Now, if you notice, some of the grave sites are sinking in. Now, every time it rained, snowed, flash floods, coffins were going down the street. That's another reason why they're sinking in. So you got them moving, flash floods, because you can't put 6 feet under because no one knows where all the mine shafts are.
Right, so you could
So-
accidentally just crack into another mine shaft.
Exactly, that's why they...
Oh, so they're not even that deep.
No. So you had the mine fire here, you had the Tonopah plague, and now the Tonopah plague, people come up with the black lung. So these guys were coming from other mining camps. These guys were getting sick, taking it home, and next thing you know, we got a plague going on. Okay, you guys feel the breeze, right?
Yeah, we feel the breeze.
Flag's not moving.
Huh?
American flag is not moving.
The thing that's moving is not moving?
The flag
Yeah.
not moving.
The flag that's moving is not moving.
But it should be like...
It should be a lot more.
Yeah.
How come?
He's a Civil War vet, and he's actually pushed me down, and he's actually scratched me.
Oh, where that flag post is someone's grave?
Nope. He actually hangs out on the I'll show you when we get over there. Yes, this is Davis the Devil.
Davis, aka Devil Davis.
Yep.
George Davis, aka Devil Davis. And he's got his own QR code.
Okay. He's the first African American to live here. He was a saloon owner and politician. So he actually owned the Tonopah Liquor Company.
Great.
Okay, now the thing about it is whatever he was doing, his wife got tired of it. She went down to the saloon, shot him a couple times in the back.
What?
She only got
What
one
did he
year for it.
do?
Whatever it was,
Was he
she
mad?
was
Whatever
not
it was,
happy.
He might have been doing some devil things.
But anyways.
A little too horny? A little too horny?
Yeah.
She only got 1 year for it.
1 year?
Wow.
Because he was doing some messed up stuff.
Now look at the flag.
It's moving. Oh my god.
How did it get...
I told you.
It was Davis.
So you're telling me that...
That's all we need. Video's over, guys. We got the evidence.
That's big evidence right there.
Put that in the trailer.
Hold on.
Who's this?
Okay.
Oh,
These guys were a whole bunch of
your
Orientals.
homie. Sorry.
That's crazy because I understood exactly what he meant.
Crazy. All right. Okay. Anyways, they're not buried over here.
Sorry. Oh, they're not.
No, they're over here.
What? Why?
Because here's the thing. Every time it rains, snows, we have flash floods, coffins were going down the street. Well, when they started reopening up the mine, they actually found more coffins and more bodies. So that's why, hence, you don't see them coming to the left-hand side. Because this is sacred ground, and you're not allowed to be messing with the cemeteries.
What is the riot?
I'm about to explain it.
God,
Okay.
Jerry, why couldn't you just wait
Be
10 more
patient.
I'm
seconds?
dead, bro.
Logically, you could have known this is
The
coming.
riot was, these guys got tired of it, they wanted to work the mine, they wanted to make more money. They were told no, they decided they were going to grab whatever they could, start beating up on
Do some crazy shit.
Well, the other thing is they were messing with the wrong people, and that's how they were killed. They went
And you're talking about just straight up the Chinese?
Yeah.
Just only them?
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah, because you got to remember, this was all segregated. Blacks couldn't do certain jobs, whites had most of the seniority,
Right.
and everybody else was told to do what they were going to do.
Right.
Well, they said, oh, screw this, I'm going to go kill my boss, because I want to go make more money.
Oh, wait, this is the tree as well, no?
Okay, if you notice, my stuff's going all out of whack. But like I said, see the shadow kind of jumping around a little bit?
Yeah, right behind the thumbnail.
Yep. Anyways,
Whoa,
this
whoa.
is the demon that likes to hang out in this building. Before the building fell down, this was the old brothel. It was trading post right over here on the other side of the fence. See it over there?
Yeah.
Whatever this is, likes to hang out by the tree in this building now.
What is happening to Jerry?
Actually.
Why are you
Okay,
crying?
hold on.
Why are you crying?
Okay, 8.1.
Why are you crying right now?
It's okay.
What is going on?
He's overwhelmed. He's overwhelmed.
What is going on?
Now look at our flag.
Yeah, I can't. Really look at it. I think I'm not seeing the next day. I think I'm blind for the next day. That was crazy. Yo, that was,
Okay.
Dude, my eyes are like shot. I can't see anything right now.
No, this was Big Bill. He actually saved 15 lives before he lost his life.
Damn.
Yeah, this was another hero of the Biltmore Mine. He was yelling to the guys, hey, who's going to help me? You know, who's going to help me get these guys out? They were running off that mountain like, shit, you're on your own, buddy. He went down 3 times in the elevator.
Wow.
3rd time in the elevator shaft, it gave out, crashing down with him in it.
Oh,
and that's
no.
how he died.
Damn.
Saving others. So when that
really
thing
documented.
exploded, it took out most of the town too. So there's a little boy that's been seen out here. You only see him from the waist down.
From the waist down?
Yes, and he likes to hang out and hide behind the.
I'm gonna lose my mind.
Great sights. But now you know why there's a clown motel in the middle of nowhere.
Hey, man. Pleasure as well, bro. Thank you
Yes.
so much. Appreciate your time, bro.
You're awesome. Thank you.
Yes.
For that.
Dude, nice to
Appreciate
meet
it.
you.
Okay, so the last place we're gonna investigate tonight is gonna be this room and the items that are already in here. So come on in. What's crazy is,
Bro, what?
you all know I'm like pretty particular about things. I left that standing up and I wish I left a body camera in here.
No.
Oh, come on.
I'm like very particular about how I place things, 1,000,000%. I left this guy sitting up.
Is that a John Wayne Gacy painting?
It is.
Hell yeah.
What?
I'm obviously working towards the museum. That is a goodbye pogo. It is the John Wayne Gacy. For the
That's
first time
awesome.
ever, we have a potentially haunted item, but with like absolute verifiable facts
Yeah.
behind it. And I've never owned a true crime piece before, like ever. So the last thing I want to do tonight is actually see if there's a way to like, I don't know, Estes method and hold the painting. Both of these I picked up from a really well-known collector who wanted them gone because they've been kind of passed on and passed on. These are actually two separate pieces. These are not like connected.
Oh, okay.
But this is a child's clown outfit, costume, with blood on it. The belief behind it is that the kid potentially died wearing it. And everyone who's ever owned it just gets this horrible feeling with it. And it's been passed down to passed down to passed down. And this one was actually given to me.
Perfect.
He was just like, I know, I went there to buy things and he's like, I need you to take this one out. This mask as well is the same situation, same thing. Everyone just kind of has this weird, eerie feeling about it. These two though, came from a person who said that they will clap, they'll move on their own.
It almost looks like a baby. Like a giant
Please.
baby.
Nah, don't do that, bro.
Elton.
It's gonna be like mass. You're gonna turn into it.
That's horrible. That is actually nightmare fuel.
This is the perfect Estes method mask
Oh.
because it doesn't have eye holes.
Oh my god.
What?
What if whoever sleeps here has to like put that mask on and sleep with it?
Okay.
And actually immerse themselves into it.
Oh god.
Then you really become one with it.
Jerry, that's such a great idea you're gonna do tonight.
And that was not it.
That's how it works.
That's
right?
not where I was going with it.
No, come on.
I was saying
Do you think Steve Jobs had the idea for an iPhone and then gave it to someone else? No. He kept that idea for himself. That was your iPhone. Yeah, I don't know. Let's just rip Estes and see what happens.
Yes, let's do it.
That's
where the kid is. This is where the poltergeist is.
Yeah, let's go Poltergeist.
Yep.
Okay, perfect.
Lay him down, bud. Okay, lay down, bud.
This is Paul. Enter his body.
use him.
Aim, Johnny, matter.
Okay.
Johnny.
Oh, John Wayne Gacy.
John Wayne
Yeah.
Gacy.
I just realized this is probably the first time anything from John Wayne Gacy's probably been here. The most notorious of all clowns.
Yeah.
Over there.
Where? By the window?
Where they're all spread.
Well, the cemetery?
Interesting. The bodies are spread out.
Is your body buried over there?
Crazy, I can actually hit the spirit box.
It's so
I can genuinely like.
Sad piano music.
Hello?
Extremely sensitive.
This is the room here and downstairs where the husband and wife.
Devil, yeah, Double Davis
Double
is
Davis.
here. This is Double Davis, yeah. Is the devil here?
Those that were needed.
Were you murdered here?
Oh my god. Another scream.
Whoa.
Like an angry scream.
Wife?
Could be the wife.
Sounds like somebody is like screaming in distress or help. Like, honestly.
I mean, if someone's screaming angry and someone's screaming for help, it definitely sounds like an attack of some sort. And we do know there was a murder that happened here. Absolutely lines up.
Can you try to tell us your name?
I'm trying.
Oh, you just. Okay, we'll be patient.
Are you just getting further from it?
Yes.
I was like, what are you doing?
I'm sorry for trying to ask your name while you're screaming. Just don't know how to help you and stop that from happening. Is there anything we can do to help?
I doubt it.
What?
There's an attack on.
Okay, so we're talking to the victim. We can't help. There's an attack on them.
Are you stuck here? Constantly being attacked?
In a loop?
Maybe not.
All these people here.
Are you okay with us being here?
He said judgment.
Judgment to who? Us? Or someone else?
She killed him.
Right.
And he said judgment. And it's the theory that he did something wrong and that's what made her want to kill him.
Yeah.
Davis, can you hear us?
Escalation.
Were you guys arguing for a long time? Escalated?
No.
Us black he was black. Dude.
Yes.
He was
Disqualified children.
us black tried list. And he said disqualified children.
Yeah.
I don't know if they had a family. I mean that's like a
Yeah,
notable
yeah.
thing. He was the right he was like the first black business owner in the area.
Right.
Yeah, the
Down the
liquor,
street.
liquor store.
The liquor
or
store.
liquor company.
Yeah.
Us black, I'm assuming his wife. Right? I think at that time interracial was illegal. He tried. And they're disqualified children.
That sound right to you?
Don't cross. Regret.
Davis, are you regretting your decisions? Regretting what you did?
The day that they did it. Finish it.
I don't know what day it was.
Please research.
I just said I don't know what day it was. Please research.
She only got 1 year, right?
Yeah.
For murder? 1 year for murder her own husband?
Yeah.
Also, if you want to go that route of interracial, if she was black, you think they would let her go with 1 year?
That's what I'm saying. And he was the only...
Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa. What was that?
Just don't even talk like that.
Everything.
Oh, did you hear the brrrr?
Yeah.
Sometimes it'll kick through.
Oh, you heard it in your ear?
Sometimes that the frequency kicks in. It catches it. Which is fun, because that's kind of, yeah.
That was really
Intense day.
I'm like trying to think about Wild West, where we're at.
Right.
Racism is, I mean, it's alive and well today.
Yeah.
Especially then. She kills her own husband, gets 1 year, and he happens to own a liquor company.
Yeah.
Who's probably extremely valuable to the rest of the town. Who took over the liquor company after? She didn't. She was in jail for a year. And then what if they had kids, disqualified children? The kids can't run it.
Yeah.
The kids can't run it. You know, was she paid to kill her own husband? I'm like, hey,
I wonder
right?
if he found out, confronted her, and she killed him.
I'm here.
So do you think then that the suspect of who told her to do this would be in the police, sheriff, because they are the ones who helped her not stay in jail for longer than a year?
Or
could have been anyone, yeah.
Yeah, it could have been someone who has so much money and powerful enough to, whoever took over that liquor manufacturer, whatever, after his death, possibly is related to his death. Is what I did right now, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's small town operations. I feel like money gets you whatever you need here. I'd be really curious if we researched it, like who took over the company after, and watch it.
This isn't what you want to hear.
I wonder if you looked it up and it was like the sheriff's son.
Yeah.
Took over.
Or the judges.
The judge's, the judge's wife took over the company. Like who took it over after?
Can you tell us?
Listen carefully.
Who took over the liquor company? Do you know who plotted this against you? If both was going off at the same time, it's like something just went. When in doubt, think the worst. And I feel like that tends to be normally the answer. Thank you. Got it.
It's hurting.
Is that why you still haunt this place? Because you were working towards something incredible. A dream and a future. Something to be proud of and represent your community. And this is where it was all taken away from you? Do you hate that you were called Devil Davis? Another way to justify it, right?
Yeah. Make him seem...
I found that weird that he's like, yeah, he's the first black guy and he called him Devil Davis. I'm like,
Yeah.
Seems a little weird. What are the odds like that was the time that it actually happened? You know what I mean? What are the odds that it happened at 12:18 a.m.?
That it loops when it actually...
Exactly, we just happen to catch it. Yeah, that's why a lot of people say like their hauntings happen during the daytime. Like 3 p.m. because that's when things happen, even though we never investigate in midday. Some people are like, yeah, it'll happen at 1 p.m. and 4:30. Who is the poltergeist people say are in this room? Different question.
That hasn't said a word in a while, right?
Yeah, nothing.
God. Yesterday.
Okay. Devil Davis.
Devil Davis.
Wait. That was crazy. It said yesterday at some point, and then a bunch of other. It said on Sunday, and technically yesterday was Sunday, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. You can't hear us.
Yeah, you can't hear us.
Solid tune for me?
As he's talking through the radio.
Solid tune for me.
A man or a woman?
There's not any single point in the room. don't know.
Surface.
Wanted to. Hell, please find.
That was weird.
Investigate?
It sounded like it said stop investigation.
And
Right
then
as we
ding
say,
right after.
And hell find.
That was because the stop was from something else and the investigation was from something else.
Huh, that's cool.
Hell, please find, and then he's all of a sudden
Right.
like stop investigation.
What was that?
Yo.
What was that?
Wait, how the you hear that though?
I
that
felt
coming from?
something. What was that?
Yo.
What was that?
Wait, how the you hear that though?
I
that
felt
coming from?
something.
Oh, you felt
I
something.
felt something. What was that?
What did you take your things?
Take it out.
What did you
What
feel?
did you feel?
What did you feel? No, for real. Because we heard it.
Didn't it sound like someone like clawed the bathroom
Yeah.
wall?
Oh, okay, bro, get me away from this. I'm not even joking. That was weird as fuck.
No, dude,
What
that
did it
was.
feel
I'm
like?
not even
What did
joking.
it feel like? We heard it.
We heard it.
I felt something. I thought. Did you?
No.
It
No.
sounded like something like clawed the wall.
Oh, my heart is beating really fast. That's really weird. I felt something like vibrate on my elbow or like a weird like. I was sitting like this, and then I like felt something come through my elbow.
Ceiling.
And then I looked at you all.
You felt it through your elbow?
Okay, bro, get me the away from this
Threat.
wall,
Wait,
bro.
hold on. Isn't it all in the ceiling?
No,
Dude,
that
the
light
ent-
fully freaked me out.
Yo.
I'm not even gonna lie.
The entire room is now filled.
Whoa.
So this detects two different things. Blue means energy, like some kind of energetic mass is starting to appear. Red is like this, which is physical mass blocking the grid.
Dude, my left arm is like numb.
Telepathy, haze, nod.
That was
No,
insane.
so we
all
got
heard
we
it.
got hell, please find, and then you get stop investigation. This thing starts going full blown blue, and then we heard either like a claw. It almost sounded like
See, I felt something. I didn't hear anything. I
Did it feel
felt
like,
something.
Like something was touching you, or did you
I
feel
felt like
the room
a
was
jolt
moving?
through my elbow, and now my arm is like numb.
and it also just said telepathy.
Okay.
Ceiling, threat, telepathy. Because we heard what you felt.
Yeah, because I looked
we
at you
did not
guys because I
feel.
thought you guys. I thought like the building shook or something from.
The thing is, we didn't feel it. We heard it.
Yeah,
But
we didn't
you
feel
felt
it.
That's so weird.
And then as soon as you reacted,
Oh my
Jerry
god!
was like, "How did he hear that?" Because you had
No, I didn't hear anything. I didn't
what
hear
did
anything.
it do? It stopped the investigation.
You're right.
That's crazy.
You just said
You
stop
literally said
investigating.
stop investigation, and we weren't, obviously.
I don't know how to explain it. I felt like a vibration through my arm, and then I'm like, oh
God, what the fell?
I don't know how to explain it. I felt like a vibration through my arm, and then I'm like, oh
God, what the fell?
It's the camera just got knocked over.
But how?
Oh,
It's known for poltergeist activity in this part of the room. Scared American. Climbed.
wait, how?
That was insane.
that was crazy.
How?
Because we're trying
At
to
that
go
moment
back
in
to
time, no one was moving.
No.
Nobody
No.
moved.
We barely moved this
I
whole
walked
time.
over there, nothing.
I don't like this anymore.
Stop investigation, guys. Remember, both REM pods went up.
Yeah.
And it felt like someone else came in and was like, stop asking violent.
Okay.
Let me set that camera real quick. That was insane.
How?
Dude, it was there for 40 minutes, 45
Yeah.
minutes.
We've been
like-
recording for
problem.
55.
Yeah, exactly. So that camera has been up 10 minutes after.
Something doesn't want us to get any more answers.
Oh, you went back in.
Oh yeah, he's fearless.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I'm in it.
I'll trade places. Go ahead.
It's. It literally said good explanation. Oh, and then there was like a deep demon voice. Oh. And then a screaming person.
You know what's so crazy?
All three different voices.
even during the tour, he was like, we don't really know what causes it. We just kind of know that it happens.
Something.
Which Wicked, Pain, Crescent, and then Lisa. I mean, well, I don't know his wife's name. I don't know what Devil Davis's wife's name is. If it's Lisa, that's insane. If it's Lisa, that's insane. Yo, but I didn't feel that. It's like I heard it exactly, and I'm sitting where he's sitting.
Sacrifice.
What the?
Shot. Emily.
Sacrifice, shot. That's how he was killed.
Yeah.
He was shot, and then Emmeline. Where the fuck did that noise just come from? Bathroom.
The bathroom. It came from the bathroom.
The thing is, it's the same noise, right?
Yes.
Yes.
And I didn't feel it.
But he was more leaned in. He was relaxed. He was in a trance state.
That's what I mean. Like, because he's like zoned in, whatever it was, like that sound somehow, the telepathy element, like got to him. Everything on this is like, I mean, Devil Davis, Hell, Please Find, Stop Investigation, and all of a sudden we're getting Witch, Wicked, Pain, Shot. Like,
you have to be present.
Like something's been able to do that twice, and push a camera over.
It's almost like Devil Davis was trying to tell us something, and it got suppressed.
Yeah.
By something else. Was like, you better stop investigating.
We're not going to leave. We know someone here can hear us and answer us. So why don't you just let us learn the truth? Why was Davis killed? Was it a setup to take over his business?
Give me a listen.
We're listening.
We're here.
And get away from them.
What was that?
Tap on the glass?
Yeah.
Tap on the mirror? I think.
Give me a listen.
We're listening.
We're here.
And get away from them.
Give me a listen, tap on the mirror, then get away from them.
Let us talk to him. Let us listen. You're not going to scare us out of this room. And we know there's no one underneath us because that's our room.
Mm-hmm. There's no one above us. There's no room.
There's nothing above us.
Yeah.
And we know there's no one there or no one there. We have this whole corner.
Really?
The only other room booked is 211.
Oh god.
And 211 is 3 rooms over. That way.
Yeah.
And there's nothing behind us.
Going off again.
What was that?
What was what?
I keep feeling shit
What did you feel?
from this side. Like, there's definitely something going on this side. And then every time I feel like you guys heard something, I feel something, I take my headphones off and you guys are looking at me and I'm like, well, what?
I've been sitting on your bed. I heard the same noise again. I didn't feel it.
I felt it. And my arm feels weird.
That's what I'm saying. We all heard it and I was right here in the bed. I didn't feel anything.
Is there something about Paul?
Cool. Sick.
Does he remind you of someone?
Just said pulled group terms. Do you want Paul in the bathtub?
That's a 0 to 100.
Oh! Dude, this is crazy.
Get the f***
This is crazy.
out of here.
Wow.
Don't look at me like you want a Christmas gift from me.
Myself.
Oh.
It literally said myself.
Yeah.
Are you
13 myself.
Wait, you didn't even hear the camera fell
The camera got knocked over.
when you had the headphones on. That camera right there, it just
Okay.
Because I'm thinking all the noises keeps pulling it. I'm thinking like it sounds like the noise is there. The camera gets knocked over. The noise is there again. We hear a tap on the mirror.
Should we go to the bathroom?
Well, not we, you.
we can walk you.
Because isn't that where they said the murder happened? Was in the back corner of the room.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
You want me to turn it on for you, like lukewarm, or?
You actually want me to take a bath?
Yeah, that's how you do the Estes method. You get
and then you just there's a toaster involved. Dude, them both going off at. What did it say about people?
bail famous people.
That's pretty insane, though. To have all that go off.
It does kind of feel like it's like pulling.
Yeah.
That way.
I hate this room.
Hand conditioner.
I hate this bathroom. I will literally never use this bathroom.
Let's do Panasonic in there.
What do I feel like you guys are gonna lock me in the bathroom or something?
No. This is not something we would do.
No.
We're here at the bathroom. I'll step in. Is this what you wanted?
All right. Shower time.
Y'all getting in?
All four of us? I've never been in a bathroom this small with 4 people before. It's kind of intimate.
You've been in bigger ones with 4 people?
Yeah. Slightly.
Devil Davis, are you here?
What the fuck was that?
I don't.
Was that you showing us that you're here?
Is Davis the poltergeist of this room? Are you angry because there was actually a conspiracy for why you were killed?
Did you guys hear that thud?
Yeah. Yo, what the f? Actually, what are we?
Okay.
What are we all hearing?
Dude, there's so much.
No, there's a lot happening.
There's
here.
not a floor above us.
No, we have this whole block. I told them we're filming. We checked. We have this entire block to ourselves. There's no one over and another over, or below, or that way.
We all heard the whispering that just occurred after you asked a question, right?
No. Whispering?
No. The first question, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the first. Okay, yeah. Not this question.
No.
The first one.
The first one, there's a whisper.
That's why I lifted my head up.
Bro, there was a full, like a fucking sound.
After the bell?
And
Or
then-
after
your first question?
Oh, absolutely not. I did not
And
hear
then
that.
it was all this
Mhm.
going
Yeah.
around in a circle around us.
Devil Davis, are you here? let's flip. Let's bring like 2 people over there to listen to this and leave 2 people here, because if we're catching whatever these knocks are, like why, you know what I mean?
Yeah, leave 2
Okay.
people in there, dude. Like, yeah, I totally agree. I think we should definitely be out here and listen in.
And also look at the bell now.
Yeah.
It's like,
That's really funny.
Devil Raven, are you here? What the f*** was that?
It's like, I'm right here.
Devil Raven, are you here? What the f*** was that?
It does sound very close to "I'm right here."
I fully heard a whisper. I fully heard like audible sound after he played that, and I thought we all heard that.
yeah, I lifted my head up and then you and Jerry both were looking up too. I was like, and then that's when I heard this, I don't know if I would call it knocking or like whatever the fuck was in the walls around here.
Are you guys still hearing the knocks in the bathroom? No.
Stopped completely.
So like, well, because when we were all in there, we all heard. Tap, 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 tap.
Right here, Daddy, Johnny again.
Fresh.
The only thing we were saying is that if this is like the epicenter of the poltergeist activity, and if it feeds off of human energy, how often are there 4 people
That's true.
in this bathroom? Which is like 2 could be common, but all 4 of us in there, and then all of a sudden all these knocks. So like, let's see if you've been in there like this. Let's see if what happens if Jerry and I both go back in again. Will it start knocking again? Like
Or
us,
like the bell stopped too.
like all of us being in there, does that just create literally more? Dude, not like knocking and things moving to me, it shatters any device.
Yeah, 100%.
Shatters any device. Can you please use our energy again to knock? If you can communicate through taps, can you please tap twice for yes? You please tap on the walls, the floor, the mirror. 2 times is yes, once is no.
You heard Diana?
Is your intention to harm people? Can you please tap twice if you were trying to hurt Paul? I think it's a lot more than twice.
Yeah. Do you hear that?
Yeah, there was like 11, 12, 13.
And when we were here, we were not hearing any of that.
Nothing.
Dude, literally behind you, just...
Can you please tap twice or more if you were trying to hurt him to get him to leave?
Why don't you like me?
I don't think you can tap that answer. You were trying to stop us from investigating because you don't want people to know the truth about Devil Davis. It's a no.
It's a no. Are you intimidated by or scared of Paul?
When Paul sleeps in this room, are you gonna hurt him even more? Well, you're lucky.
Okay. Maybe it just wants to be your friend. Maybe like feel the most spiritual connection with you.
I like that.
Or,
You know?
or will you make his death painless? That wouldn't hurt.
God damn.
You know? I'm just trying to ask. No, you're good. See?
Okay.
You're good.
I'll take it.
Okay. Now, are you gonna hurt Jerry?
Jesus.
Oh, I have an idea.
Yes.
Nick, can you turn your light off for a second?
So are we going full dark?
No, you're
Yeah, go ahead. Ask again.
Oh,
Truck crash.
Jesus.
Oh.
Okay, let's not do that.
Oh.
Truck crash.
Don't say that.
Hate that.
We are traveling in what most would consider a truck. All right, what do you want us to do, Evan?
It's a little dark now, but yeah.
What's a little dark now?
Well, that answer we just got.
Let's do it again. Anyway. What do you want to do?
Pretend like that didn't happen.
Truck crash is crazy.
It's crazy.
So we're asking the same questions, but in the dark?
Yeah, ask your Jerry question.
Oh, okay.
Why?
Okay. When Jerry sleeps here tonight,
Dash.
are you going to hurt him?
What?
I love that you were trying to set up in that bit, and the officer was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna kill him in the truck crash."
Before he did that, there was 2 knocks on this bed.
I heard that.
Yeah.
Really?
Wait, for
Yes.
And-
Yes.
Yes.
real?
Okay, I'm glad you said that. No. You heard that, right?
When Jerry sleeps here tonight,
Dash.
are you going to hurt him?
I did hear those 2 thumps. I thought that was like maybe his foot.
Nope, I'm not moving.
Nice. Did he say drift?
Bed, please. Drift to the bed, please.
Who?
That's what it just said. Drift to the bed, please.
Yeah, but who?
Can you describe who?
Nana. Fuzzy.
I'm fuzzy.
Get on over there, Nana.
Unlock. Unholy.
Oh.
Describe. Pray.
Unlock, unholy, describe, and pray. What is going on?
There's a lot of unholy rhetoric. Even the shit I was saying, like that kind of stuff.
Shall we try one more little bed area thing?
Yeah, it's
We could-
knocking for us.
We could leave the Panasonic on the bed and like kind of stand around it. Try one last thing.
Sure.
Oh, that's a new place I've investigated. On the floor of a toilet. Yeah.
Probably pretty clean.
Huh?
Probably pretty clean.
Oh, the cleanest you could ever imagine.
Disease.
We're literally joking about how that's like the weirdest place I've investigated. He's like, yeah, it goes probably pretty clean. He goes, and his office goes, disease.
That's funny.
3, 2, 1.
Who would you like to have sleeping on this bed tonight?
The knocking and clawing and poltergeist activity we've experienced tonight. Are you an evil entity? Or are you just angry? Will you haunt this place forever?
Devil Davis, will you be able to answer more questions for us at your gravesite?
Ending.
Are you an evil entity, or are you just angry?
Does sound like
like a
evil
laugh.
entity. It's like evil entity, ha ha ha. Like
Yeah.
Will you haunt this place forever? Devil Davis, will you be able to answer more questions for us at your gravesite?
Whoa. What's after ending?
Will you be able to answer more questions for us at your gravesite?
Ha! Wait, what the Am I tripping here?
Where was that big noise?
Yeah, where did that big noise go?
Did it not play the second time around?
No.
Because before it went ending.
Yeah.
it didn't do that. It didn't do that time.
Well, Elton and Jerry went to the cemetery for a bit with Nick, and me and Paul are gonna hang in here. For another clown room. Room 108. This is the Pennywise It room, as you can see with all the art, but it's also where we set up our stuff that you guys saw earlier at the beginning of the video. And we're gonna end here. But I just noticed something that I didn't notice earlier, and I don't know if I'm being paranoid or what this is. Did you see this earlier? This weird looking hole above this?
Yeah, I saw it.
What is that?
I don't know.
Is it for a painting, I hope?
Oh. Well, I don't know. Let's see.
Looks a little low for a painting.
I just was staring at this.
It's
That's
very
not a-
weird.
Alright, I'm gonna turn on devices then.
Did you put the cap?
I did put that there.
So that just went off.
Yep. Hello.
Where are we going?
Guess follow me.
Okay. What? What?
It said hello, Jerry. What the f?
Sick.
Hello.
Hey!
Can you please tell me your name? Can you let me know where you are? Where you're standing? Can you guide us the way?
Can you tell us where you're from?
Let us know when you want us to stop walking.
Look at that little camera cuff back there, huh?
He could hear us.
I know. Anyone here can let us know. Do you prefer to be at the hotel?
I maybe it was that truck. There was a whole fat shadow figure that just passed by. And I was looking around, I was like, nothing is passing by right now.
No, because all the shadows would go that way because of the moon.
Right.
No, a shadow wouldn't kick that way. It would only kick, like, our shadow this way.
It's crazy. Last night the TV was going off like non-stop.
Yeah.
And it's just quiet.
No, it's quiet in here. The Gacy painting probably scared all the... Okay.
When you're saying the Gacy painting scared them, so now it's like, be scared as me.
Yeah.
She says you
Oh.
The wife?
Oh, maybe.
Oh.
Wow.
That's pretty cool. Okay.
So, oh. So is it a woman that's in this room?
John Wayne Gacy.
Oh,
And we kept getting Johnny upstairs.
that's crazy.
That's.
John is crazy. That's nuts.
Is there a possibility that. It sounds crazy.
What?
Like, is there a possibility that we are somehow speaking to John Wayne Gacy? Or you knew him? Or some sort of residual energy through this? This painting?
Yeah, it's talking about frequencies.
Let's go to our demon tree.
Oh, we're literally right next to it.
Loud as day. Hi.
You're dead. That was crazy. You're dead. Demonic. I heard demonic, lonely.
Well, here we are. It's a hey Nick.
I know you hear that.
Nick?
I was about to say, we're by the children's spirits.
I think they're missing you here, Nick.
The locals here believe that this tree in this area is where a demonic presence is. If you are just a powerful human spirit, could you say your name?
It said your name.
Said what?
It said your name.
My name?
Yes, Elton. You must. Help me. How can we help you? Wait. Why do you need help? Are you trapped? Are you trapped in the mines? It's him. Yes, Nick came to say hello. Know that you guys want him here. Behind the shore?
What do you want with Nick? Do you want us to tie him to the tree?
He's not that.
Something, right?
Yeah.
He's the one for me, or he's
Oh,
not. It almost sounded like he's the one for me.
Uh-huh.
Suffer with you? What? Why are you suffering? Oh.
Trapped? Just answered your question.
No, literally.
Why are you suffering? I'm trapped.
Where are you trapped?
Gas station.
You're trapped at the gas station? I'd be suffering too.
But they got snacks.
But they do have snacks.
These boys here are the gas station tonight.
Yeah.
But the fact we just
Ginger
had
is suffering too.
those two different devices just actually make sense.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like it's almost like a reach, but trapped in a gas station. Could one of the murders have been dropped off or buried at a gas station?
Out where the gas station is?
Yeah.
That's interesting. Maybe there's like a body there or something.
Give you one more chance to tell us what you want.
for me. Do you have a crush on Nick? Yeah.
What weird little demon kink is this?
Oh my god. I know you hear all this, Nick. I think they want you, bro.
I'll trade you, Nick.
Low key.
I'll trade you cameras.
We're going to hand this over to Nick. And we would love you to communicate with him directly. Would you like that? Yeah. Oh my god. Yes. Here you go.
All right, I'm here now. What do you want with me? Do you want me to touch the tree? All right, I'm gonna grab the tree. Now what?
What do you want to do with him?
What'd you hear?
I heard that to kill him.
Bite?
Devouring what? Biting? Oh. Yeah, they were talking about crypts, right?
And that's where they are right now.
That's awesome. Well, they're gonna get eaten.
For sure.
Why do you want to kill me?
Something keeps passing in front of the camera. Huh? Something keeps passing in front of the camera.
Passing in front of the camera?
It's grabbing focus.
Oh, trying to focus. Are you standing right by us right now? Whoa. The whole tree just like got pushed up like that. Did you just push the tree? Get your Bible?
Yeah.
Why did you want me over here?
Right next to the tree. What would you like Nick to do right now?
Where are you in the tree?
Weird being out. That's what I heard.
What's crazy is, like, I don't know if it's pareidolia, but I can see a demonic face in this tree right now.
Which part?
In the very top, I see like two black eyes, a very prominent nose with like flared nostrils, and a mouth. It's actually really weird. Like, I noticed it instantly. It's like, that's actually crazy. Yeah, like all the way, come look at this. I don't know if it's just pareidolia. That seems like, that's real, dude. I can see like a little tiny mouth and nostrils. Look at this. Look inside the white.
What the
Yo.
Oh, that looks crazy.
Isn't that crazy? Like in the white lines, right? Like
Yeah.
instantly you see it.
Yeah. Big nose.
Yeah, the nose, and you see like its little like lips just underneath the nostril.
there.
Yeah. Isn't that fucking weird?
Whoa.
Ooh.
Nope.
Okay. Oh, that's holding.
you're watched and then smoke.
Hello?
Okay, hate that that's going off after you're watched.
Yeah, right? Good luck showering in there.
I feel like this is what was happening upstairs. You know, we kind of weren't getting a ton and kind of joking around, and then all of a sudden something would happen and put us all on edge for a little bit. And then eventually that would kind of die off, and it was like a cycle.
Want attention.
Portal.
You are the portal. That's how you're talking to us.
There's a portal nearby. Where is it? Is it in the bathroom?
You know where the portal is.
Oh.
I need to get into this portal right now.
That's like...
If you look up, you can see it just staring.
That's so weird. I was just like, oh, you're like, where are you in the tree? And then I looked up and I'm like, even look at this shot. Yeah. Like, that's crazy. That's really weird. Yeah, because you're like, where are you in the tree? And I was just like, doo-doo-doo. And I was like, what the fuck, dude? I was like, what? And then sure, dude, that's nuts. Oh, look at that. Whoa. Yo, that's crazy. Because at first this was happening in front of you guys.
Yeah.
And now it won't focus anymore. Something's... Dude, that's really bizarre. He literally said it's like a demonic entity by the tree. Can you ask like a couple final questions and just like, is it the tree? You know, like is the energy in the tree?
I mean, I was standing over there.
I really can't focus anymore.
And for some reason it called me over here, which caused you to take the camera to see that. Because I probably would have never went over there.
Yeah, I walk around and look for cool shots. And what's funny is I was actually just zooming in on the Clown Motel sign, just trying to make some cool stuff. Yeah, that's weird. Yeah, we switched because, yeah, that's interesting.
Is that why you wanted me over here? To have Elton see you? Is that what we're seeing at the top of the tree?
Is that you up top? Run. We are.
If you're in this tree, can you either have a branch fall off or have a huge gust of wind?
Oh.
I mean, it did pick up.
Kind of big. A big woof.
Tree.
Yeah.
Can you reach out to my hand? To the left. Any second. Look at that. Yo. It's actually getting closer. If you're part of this tree, then you should easily be able to hit my hand.
Oh my god! It did it! It touched your hand!
Dude, it's... What the f...
No, I caught that on camera. I caught that on body cam. That's insane.
Yeah, I caught that on camera and in my shattered eardrums.
Oh yeah, sorry. I forgot you were listening in.
It's
My
okay.
bad, I screamed.
I literally jolted the camera.
Dude, that was incredible though. Holy cow. Well, thank you for that.
Dude, it's crazy. It looks like an old dude with a huge curled up mustache. Yeah, I changed slightly on my angle. And you can like, the reason why his mouth looks so tiny is because he's got that giant, bushy, curled up, big white mustache. And I cannot focus on it.
Look, you feel weird though.
Which part?
I don't know. I just feel like I'm like floating. That's really weird. I feel like I'm about to just like.
If you start
float away.
levitating, I'm running.
The idea is that usually you just kind of stare into the mirrors and focus as much as you can, but also kind of zone out at the same time and see what shows up in your peripherals, see what you end up seeing. Can you show yourself to Paul? He's looking into your portal.
And try not to blink.
Us out.
What?
Get us out.
Ow. Get you out of where? Okay, so you're trapped. You're trapped somewhere.
Yeah, we got trapped. We got get us out. We'll help you. What do you want?
My legs are like shaky.
They want you.
That's weird. You can like hear it in my voice.
Yeah.
It's like my whole body's like.
Yeah.
Ew. That's weird.
It is crazier too because I feel like you're being drawn to it. This is the third time you're walking back towards that way with now you're not even thinking about it. Why are you looking at me like that? What? Nick, what? What the f are you looking at? Dog. Why did you grab the branch? Nick? Nick. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Dude, what the f you? You Nick. I'm out of here. I'm leaving. I'm leaving. You. I cared about you. Now I don't. You. Oh my god, I look you dead in the eye. Oh my heart. Oh my heart. Oh my heart.
Dude, these mics are fun. Why we waited 5 years to do this? Nick, that was really good.
No, it wasn't.
That was really funny.
That was terrible.
He actually had me for a second. Even I, for a second, was like, God damn, what this little... It was so easy to possess.
Is that all you got for us?
Ooh.
What?
Sounds like you're challenging.
Can't do any more than that?
Was that them?
That better be them.
You slam on the door? Oh yeah, you should do it. Well, we gotta watch out for the window. You gotta go from 107 that way. Like crawl underneath the window. Oh yeah, crawl under the window and just stare at them.
That better be them.
Should I open the window?
Yeah, please. Perfect. Can't see you past.
Jesus. What happened out there?
Found a demon in a tree.
Did you find it?
It's pretty cool, yeah. And then Nick got possessed and Jerry pants.
Okay.
What?
So a regular day for you guys? Huh? A regular day for you guys?
All three of those were true. A fun, creepy idea that you kind of said earlier is like, let me lay down wearing that mask and then lay this on top of me. And then it would look like I'm wearing it.
That's crazy.
I'll do it. I'll lay like literally right there just like that. Just zone out. Just shove some headphones in my ears.
Great. Let's do it.
That sounds fun.
Yeah. Your tree?
Outside? We were just out there.
Oh. Alright, my friends. You can throw some cat balls on me too if you want to make it fun.
Sure.
Throw the box on my chest too if you want to make it fun.
This is insane you're about to do this.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
Yeah,
Let's
I
do
don't
it.
know what- Okay.
Just sounds fun. I don't know.
Oh, come on, guys.
So fun.
Compelled by rage.
Propelled by rage.
God, Jesus, this is so weird.
That is really weird.
Mine now.
I'm gonna repeat everything the way I hear it. Dude, throw a REM pod on my chest or something.
I am. Give me a second.
Hello.
Okay. Around, going towards you. I can touch it.
Can you see?
I think so.
No, but he can't. Isn't that funny? Because he can't see.
Yeah.
And he does look angelic. He's making like a snow angel.
Okay, now you have Elton. Can you let us know who you are?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You think you said now you have Elton?
Yeah.
Possessor.
Oh.
It's weird, I'm not hearing much, but I'm like feels like something heavier than a spider crawling on my face. If I want to be.
Oh, if I want to be.
Do you understand me?
Are you saying that you would be possessing Elton if he wants you to be? That's what that sounds like.
Sorry.
Please don't possess Elton.
So weird, I can feel like my heartbeat in my head.
Alive.
That's funny. That's funny.
I'm about to make a connection in like a robotic voice.
Okay. Are you trying to possess Elton?
Now I feel my back tingling.
What's happening, okay?
Who are you?
What are you doing here?
40.
I'm taking a new character. Why are you distancing yourself from me in a female voice?
We're still here.
Whispering voice.
Didn't I say possessive earlier too or something like that? This is a lot.
Earlier you told us that you needed help.
Knox.
Do you still need help from us? Or was this all the help you needed now that you have Elton?
Correct.
What? That's scary.
There's no consequences for evil.
What? Or maybe it's having better communication through Elton.
Maybe. Okay. Consequences for evil.
Are you saying you're evil? Where are you coming from?
Biblical.
They keep
Biblical.
too.
Yeah. Unholy
I'm
scripture.
coming from within, there's no saving.
Oh.
It's weird, I will get nothing, and then I get full-blown sentences.
What's responding to us?
Yeah.
Like right now there is nothing, and then I feel like in a moment it's gonna be a huge sentence come through.
I assume it's intelligent.
How many souls have you claimed? Are you from the city?
Well, my nose is burning right now.
Is this your home?
Could it be these items that were sold?
Command.
Well, where?
Untimbered.
Entertain the dark.
Damnation.
Remember he said that they rioted or something because they were treated wrong.
Yep.
Decade.
That's what I'm getting at. Did they mistreat you?
Hell. And like a little kid's voice.
It was hell.
What kind of mistreatment?
Oh.
Where's my invite?
Energy change.
When it's after probably the big accident, it says the energy.
You won't have a choice.
That's what they said to you? They didn't give you a choice to do what you wanted?
Ritual.
So did you kill anybody? Because they didn't give you what you wanted.
Kid.
Killed.
Damn.
What?
Holy.
That's wild.
That's sick.
Amen.
What? Okay. We're getting something.
Look, I'm not saying...
Disappointed.
I'm sure you were. I'm not saying what you did was right. But also what they did was not either. We hear you. We know how you feel. Is there anything we could do to help?
You need to level yourself to the
Ley lines. Heritage.
Do you still have family that lives in this city?
Coal fire.
Isn't
Fire again.
Yeah.
there a fire?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
It's
an
been saying
explosion.
fire,
That
burning,
killed-
exploding all night.
All about it. All the miners.
Makes sense.
And then rest in peace, aftermath. It's been saying stuff like that.
I was gonna say maybe it's like a residual energy thing where it's just like describing it over and over.
You know
I'm trying to communicate.
Oh, okay, maybe not.
That's...
Because yeah, we were trying to get like intelligent answers.
School photo. Oh, maybe again that elementary school that they say is all. There's like a creepy photo or something exposed in a photograph.
How are we ever gonna? Whoa!
What was that?
This whole thing popped.
The cabinet?
The
No,
TV.
Oh.
From their past.
Yeah,
I need your energy again.
Okay, how?
You have my permission to take my energy.
Damn.
Whatever's left of it.
Straight up.
Energy. It means we'll get a conversation going.
Weird, now I feel like this vibration in like my groin. I feel like someone's grabbed my right leg. Or someone's leaning on the bed.
That's freaky.
That's weird.
Who is it? Who's there?
Who are you?
Definitely feels like someone just like kneeled against the bottom of the bed.
Is it fatal? Oh.
Nope. Nope.
Nope.
Are you freaking kidding me right now?
100%.
What?
Yo!
Oh.
Oh. to kill anyone in this room, including Elton.
Dude, I'm telling you, someone's like grabbing my right leg.
Are you the dark presence, or are you?
Yes.
I don't even know which way to go. This whole room.
Play some music.
Just a misdirection. Now my jaw's starting to hurt. This is so weird.
Hi.
Hey.
That's crazy. Is Daisy, are you gonna talk to this or something?
Yeah.
Can you show Elton that you're here? Somehow.
Man, it feels like someone's like brushing my right eyebrow.
Hell.
In the mask?
Oh god.
It's like I'm being pet.
Nice.
Someone likes him.
Do you see? I think so.
Show yourself.
Am I looking at you?
Show us that you're here.
It feels like the top of my head's being pet.
40.
40 again.
Stare at me again.
I'm sorry, my bad, bro.
That's crazy.
Right when you looked away.
What the heck?
That's crazy.
It makes you not want to, huh?
Dude, there's so many eyes it's just looking at.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? Like right now I'm staring at the portal straight at that
Yep.
painting.
Okay, we're staring at you.
What does 40 stand for? Was that the year you were born? Is that how old you are? 40's when you pass?
The people.
40 people passed? 40 people died? That makes sense.
Not all.
Pride.
But 40 people.
It went smoothly.
What? Did you kill them? Not all of them.
I think he's talking about the mine accident.
Hmm.
But there was 40 people maybe in the accident.
It went smoothly.
They know.
What do they know?
Occultists.
Was the mining accident an accident?
You need to stop.
Underground.
Okay, the mines.
You suck. I need my way out of here.
So you are trapped.
Mm.
So it's the same thing we were talking to earlier. It's trapped. How do you get out? Do you know how you can get out?
Through you.
Nope.
That was talking to you.
I'll come and get you. Just felt like someone leaned on the bed again. I just heard a little giggle. A little.
Yeah, it sounds like another run scare. A giggle. That's a reason
Sit
why.
down.
Okay.
I think so. Yeah, it's a little too dangerous keeping him in like that.
It hasn't happened since Hell House, but I feel like I'm slowly getting pulled out of my own body right now.
Yep.
And it's time.
Oh.
Oh, that's weird.
That's crazy.
That's so weird. That's insane. Hi, husband.
That's crazy.
It just said husband when I tapped you out.
It's a little demonic, a little evil.
Yeah. Lots
Didn't
of
you like lean on the bed at some point?
Nobody was leaning on the bed.
That was weird. It
Or
felt like
petting
someone
your
like
eyebrow.
it felt like someone like leaned on like their knee in the bed, just enough pressure. Not like the full weight came on the bed, but like they were like starting to like, you know.
Yeah.
When you said your leg was getting touched or something like that, the REM pod went off.
Yeah.
Which REM
No,
pod?
yeah.
On your stomach.
Yeah.
What?
Right when you said that.
I
And
Costume.
and costume and that mirror thing went off.
Wait, this REM pod went off?
Yeah.
I
And,
didn't hear it?
and those.
They were all going off.
They were all
at the
going
same
off
time.
right when you said that.
That's crazy because normally you hear the REM pod through this, and I'd never heard
You
it.
didn't hear it in your headphones? I mean,
No.
I guess not. You probably would have reacted.
Yeah, normally like it picks up that signal. I didn't hear it at all. So was it more like Clown Motel, or was it this, or was it?
Minors, maybe?
Yeah.
Fire
Interesting.
things?
Sounds like miners, fire, coal fire.
It just said costume now.
It makes me wonder if it's like it needs to almost be treated like a science experiment, where it needs to be a controlled environment. Because like, how can you try and get an answer when you're also potentially getting an answer? It's like it almost needs to be a controlled.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like cross pollution.
It just seems like there's 50 people talking at the same time.
Yeah. Well, I mean that's kind of bring all that in, and then you have all of this and all of this, and yeah, it's kind of like you know, cooking with a peanut analogy. You can't cross pollute your ingredients, you know.
It's complicated.
Yeah. Exactly.
Fair, you know?
Yeah, just kind of like thinking about that, because like
Yeah.
honestly, like Clown Motel, I think it's like kind of a weird, you know, niche, quirky place.
Yeah.
But then upstairs, made me realize like maybe over the years, it's been like 40 stuff last year.
Again.
Yep.
What?
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 It froze.
Ooh.
Yo.
Why did it freeze like that?
Hate that.
What the
Okay.
Oh, double? Froze
Why'd you
again?
stand up?
Yeah, I think you both should sit
I
down.
don't want to listen to it.
I think you gotta go back on the bed where you were.
What?
Okay.
Yo.
Go back on the bed, maybe.
Yeah, what?
What?
Wait, what? What? It's just in a loop now. Yeah, maybe all three of you need to sit down.
We're down. We're sitting.
Okay.
We're sat.
What?
We're.
Okay, now what?
I've never seen this.
What is going on?
I've just never seen this across anything ever.
That's freaky.
I'll be honest. I'm glad it's this over anything else. If it was just devil.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Devil.
And it's doing it at different speeds.
Yeah, it's not a.
It's not consistent. See?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Okay.
I don't.
I don't know. Do we turn it off?
We're all
Like-
sat down. I don't know. I really
Are
don't.
you just messing with us? Are you angry?
What if we all stand up?
Yeah, what if we're all standing there? What you about to do?
Favorite.
What? Favorite.
Giving you 3 more, and then we're moving on.
Can you tell us anything
I
else?
genuinely don't know. I've never seen this. Okay.
That's it. You're going off.
It's weird because this is not like a malfunction. This is like it's like deliberate.
It also said that earlier when you were laying there with your face covered, because I was standing. That's the reason I sat down. So it's interesting
Oh,
that
it said
it's
sit down earlier. I don't know what to do about that.
I mean,
It'd be crazy if you try to turn it off, it doesn't turn off.
try it.
Yeah.
How you turn it off?
Right knob.
Far right knob.
Sit down.
Weird.
Okay. I feel like I need to make
That was freaky.
Yeah, that was
That
weird.
is weird, yeah.
I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
Do you want to try turning it back on just to see if it says it again?
Sure.
Film.
Turn to the right.
Did it say don't?
It said film.
Oh, turn to the
Film
right.
this.
Yeah.
Weird.
Nah,
Wow.
fuck that, dude. Turn that shit off.
Weird.
Whoa.
No.
That's weird.
Another tool broken.
Yeah.
So this thing has been in the Warren Museum for 4 months. No one's ever had
This issue.
any issue.
Any
No one's had any issue with it in 4 months. I get reported to like any issue, so that's what I'm saying. I don't actually understand how this is. Okay, I don't even know what that means. That's one last question and we'll call it there. Where's the panic? Let's see. Do one last little.
Turn this off.
We understand you want us to sit down, but what is the purpose and what is next?
We understand you want us to sit down, but what is the purpose and what is next?
Wow.
We need one more question. You can end it off on that.
Yeah, we can. Oh, I'm sorry. Do you also run this channel?
Let Nick ask one more question.
Alright, here we go, Nick.
Wait,
Oh!
You're very popular today, dude.
What? Sit down in front of the mirror. Do you need a booster seat to see the mirror?
Yeah, please.
Okay. I don't really know how to help
A
you.
pillow.
Can we get him a pillow to sit on, please?
I actually do need one.
I know.
I can only see my eyes and those eyes.
Can we get one more pillow, please?
I need one more pillow.
They're soft.
Need one more?
Okay, can we get one more
Oh
pillow?
my
One more pillow,
God.
Can we
please?
get one more pillow, please? Jump. Do you need a boost?
Just to be safe.
One more pillow, please?
Just to be safe, I would.
One more pillow, please?
Jesus.
That'll have to do.
Yeah, that's good.
What?
My eyes turned completely black, and I was like, was I spinning?
No.
What?
No.
Like,
Paul,
actually?
Paul fell asleep. He doesn't even know what happened.
No, I literally fell asleep. I'm just kidding. What? Did you?
I think I like held
Spinning?
my breath or something. Because I literally like started like spinning like I was gonna pass out.
No, you didn't do anything at all. You just stared there.
Actually?
Yeah, and didn't speak.
You,
once.
you like black. You like blanked out.
Well, I know that.
Playback.
Wait, what?
You literally didn't do anything. You just
Well, I
sat there
know.
like this. And
I
then
know.
You did
I
that,
wanted.
and then-
I wanted to.
Silence.
Yeah. I was
Oh.
just staring at myself.
Okay, yeah, but no, you also didn't do anything. You didn't move.
What the fuck?
What?
Can you hear me now? Yo!
Yo, what? Play it?
Yo!
I hate
Oh
that.
my God.
I hate this.
No
I
way,
hate this.
dude.
Play it again.
Can you hear me now? This is insanely
Can you hear me
clear
now?
though, like...
Yeah, that's very clear.
It did, right?
What?
Alright, go ahead. Ask your last question. Hold it right to the mirror. I don't know. And see what happens.
No, but this... The intention for him doing that was crazy, because you did that for a reason. You said one more question to them, and you just left it out, and then you like did a thing where you look in the mirror and you lost yourself. You had no idea what happened, but that is the clearest we've heard all night.
Isn't that weird? That's twice that's happened tonight. Where I was just like, let me put this chair in front of the mirror and let you sit down. You know what I mean? And then you went and sat down and like did the thing. That's like the second time. Like we swapped cameras earlier. Do it again. Go ahead. See what happens. I don't know.
We can hear you now. What's the last thing you want to say to us? Evan, did you hear clicking during that?
I don't know, dude. He trips me out.
Why do you keep looking at us like
You
that?
keep looking.
You guys didn't hear that?
Why do you keep looking at us like that though?
Only when I look straight, my nose and my eye are clicking.
Yeah, but why do you keep looking at us all weird?
Nose and your eye.
It's only when I look at the mirror.
Yeah, but why do you keep looking at us? I don't care about you and your mirror. Why do you keep looking at us like that?
Are you okay?
It's not doing it now.
Yeah, but why do you keep looking at us?
You trip me out right now.
We can hear you now. What's the last thing you want to say to us?
Nick, are you okay?
One more?
What the f is wrong?
I.
Dude, you have your whole room to yourself. Do you want this room tonight?
No, Paul already shook his hand.
You want this room with Paul tonight?
Nick?
Oh, actually, that's great. I feel like
No, now he's looking at me funny. No,
I'm Nick telling you, bro.
What did I do with it?
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ.
is Nick like a skin crawler now?
I hate you guys. I hate all of you.
Thank you for everything. Good night, spirit ghosts.
One more question?
No.
Alright. One more question. Just for fun. Because they ruined my phone and they didn't want to keep going. And it's 6 a.m. and they're all sleeping. And I have one more question. So. Are there any spirits in here in my room with me right now?
Are there any spirits in here in my room with me right now? Ending.
Right here over you? Well, that can't be the last one then. Did I hear that correctly? Did you say you're right over me? And if you're in here with me, what is your name?
Did I hear that correctly? Did you say you're right over me? And if you're in here with me, what is your name? Ending.
Well, that can't be the last one. There's got to be at least one more. Who is in my room with me right now? Can you scream in this device I'm holding? Ending.
Who is in my room with me right now? Can you scream in this device I'm holding? Ending.
Alright. That's it. That was the last one.